Hey guys, welcome back to Worship Guitar Sound. My name's Joe, and today we're going to go over the Helix. I've got the Helix Floor sitting in front of us here, and I wanted to go through a patch that I built that I'm going to give you guys. It's actually in the description below. It's a free download, so go ahead and grab that. If you do like this video and you like getting free content, hit that like button and subscribe for more content. But let's go ahead and dive in, and I'll explain this patch. Cool. So the first thing that we hear is the drive section. So this is snapshot 2. And the amp that we're using is based off of an AC30, and it's the Fawn version of that. And the reason I picked that amp, I think it stacks pedals really well, and it sounds great in the Helix. Well, the drive section is really just a kind of basic tone, something you can use for anything from clean to a little bit of crunch. So you could do the... all the way up to something a little drivey, little push in the amp with more pick dynamic, and that sounds like this. So if you're a rhythm guitar player or the main worship leader, that could be your bread and butter. Okay, so next we have, well, let's go ahead and start here with the clean section. This is just the amp with a compressor, a little bit of reverb and delay, and this sounds like this. All right, so moving forward, we've got big drive, which is 2 drive sections. And over here in the pedalboard mode, you'll see that I've got something based off of the Euphoria and the EP booster. So these two will stack into each other, and that sounds like this. So I can see this being really useful for high inverted chords, things like this. Again, as a primary worship leader playing rhythm guitar, this could be another great sound for you for bigger songs. Next, we have huge drive, which is 3 pedals. We've got the EP booster feeding into a Timmy, into my version of the Euphoria. That sounds like this. Pretty enormous sounding, but what's cool, all of these patches clean up really nicely. So I'll go ahead and back down guitar volume. You can always use it for that. If you just want to have one patch, you could do that, or you could use the volume pedal to make that happen. Okay, so next I'm going to move up to snapshot 6, which says drive with a quarter delay. So that's the same drive section where we've got 1 pedal on, which is the Euphoria, you can see here, and the quarter delay. And that's going to be great for, basic lead lines like Lion and the Lamb. Again, anything you need that quarter delay with a little bit of drive, it's going to be a great little patch for you. 7 is going to be our big drive with a quarter feeding a dotted eighth. So again, that's going to be that classic worship guitar, U2 kind of thing. Next, I'm going to go to the lead section, which is Snapshot 5. And Snapshot 5 is a couple of things. It's going to be all 3 of our drive pedals on with the quarter delay. But I've also added something that you only get to from this patch, which is a duct delay. So if you're doing something big, that delay gets out of the way, but blooms on your note after it comes in. So that's going to be great for something like Glorious Day. Pretty cool. Okay, and finally we have swells. What's cool about the Helix, and not a lot of other things will do this, is swells is going to turn on a lot of different effects and turn off a lot of things. So from this lead section, we have 3 drives on, we've got a bunch of delays. When I hit swells, you'll notice all the drive sections go away and all these reverbs come in. So that gives me the ability to very quickly, in an intimate section of a worship service, come into something like this. And you'll notice when I switched off of the swells and back to clean, the tails stayed decaying. So really nice thing, by switching between any of these patches, you're not going to totally cut off your reverbs or your delays. So something I programmed in there for you. Now the final thing I want to show you, and when you hit the mode switch, it brings you over to pedalboard mode. And this is something that if you're showing up on Sunday, not real sure what you want to play, or you want to have some flexibility, this allows you to use this as you normally would at pedalboard. So I've got 3 drive sections here. I've got a hall reverb you can turn on and off as needed. I have a quarter and a dotted eighth delay, and I have that same swell section. So right now we're starting in the clean mode, you'll see here, which is pretty basic. So you can come in with Euphoria, or just the Timmy, or just the EP booster feeding the front of the amp. Of course, you can pop in the dotted eighth delay. And then finally, swells. Anytime you need that, it's just going to turn on those reverbs for you. Again, it's not quite as advanced as the snapshot mode, but again, you can put on some other things. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. I hope you liked this video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. You can check in the description section below to get a free download of this patch. Again, if you like content like this or want different content, go ahead and put that in the comments section below, and I'm happy to continue making great videos for you. Again, thanks for stopping by. Take care. We'll see you soon.